Hey guys, welcome back to .hack Infection. So, why is there a 6? Oh, that must be the thing in the background for the mailer for some reason. Because you see that 6? Like, look at the background of the mailer thing. I never noticed that there was, like, stuff in the background there. That's weird. I don't know why that says 6, and nothing else has a number on it, but yeah, I have the number 6 mailer, so yeah, it's the new version until they come out with version 7, so yeah, anyway, visual mailer. Alright, we got one from Mistral and Natsume. I forgot what I sent to them last time. I get dragged to carry stuff, right, shopping. I've never bought anything at the regular price. If you go to where they're about to close, the fresh, expensive foods are more than half off, and I love to haggle it even lower. Okay. I read. I like science fiction, but books are so expensive. Wow, I love them too. I'm a librarian because I can read the new titles before anyone else. And if I like it, I'll go buy it at the bookstore. Nice. After you read it? After I read it once, that's it. Favorite books. Don't you feel like reading your favorite book again? Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, I think I'm level 17 now. I think I could actually take on that area, the Pyros area, but I want to be absolutely sure I don't friggin' just get destroyed. So I'm gonna bring Mistral and instead of bringing I don't even remember who I brought. Natsume, that was it. At least I think it was Natsume. Oh, and also, hang on, let me turn it down just a little bit. There, that's a little better. Ah, damn it, Mistral! All right. Off screen, I went ahead and traded for some new stuff, and I got the Master Blades. That was obvious. I had to do it. I got the Master Blades, and I don't know if I had the Newt necklace before, but I got that. But the big one is the Master Blades. As you can see, it's level 13. Still has Thunder Coil, but this one has Twin Dragons. So, spin like a top and slash at high speed, slash at high speed like a dance. So now I have a fire spell, or a fire attack, and a thunder attack. So yeah, it's also far stronger than Raite. I believe it was Raite. And I think I gave Raite to Natsume. I'm not sure. Either that or I gave her another masturbate. Party. Let's actually check Natsume. I want to see if I gave her that. And hey, she's all 16 now, so she's pretty much equal. Finally. Alright, Natsume. What do you got? Status. Oh no, she has bloody blades. Okay. I don't know why I didn't give her Raite. Do I still have it? Because now I'm very curious. Elf's Haven's over there. But yeah, I'm going to be grinding, and I'm going to be doing questions today. So yeah, just putting that out there. So once I get done with this, I will, you know, withdraw, and show. Weapon for Twin Blade. Yeah, what the hell? Why didn't I give her that? That's weird. Natsume, get over here. Where are you? There you are. You're stuck on a bridge.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can help me by taking this off me. There we go. Alright, equip and show. There we go. And hey, they look like dark knives. But mine look like 3 knives all at once. So, mine has more knife. Yo, dog, I heard you like knives, so I put knives on knives so you can slash knives while you're slashing knives. Anyway.
Thank you.
So, yes, yes. You're welcome very much. So, I'm going to add... oh, wow. She's actually a little lower. Gardenia. I guess I'll get Mistral and Gardenia because I do need to still... I do still need to level her if I can get her. Let's see. Come on, Mila. Come on.
It's you.
Yay, I got your naivete and your kind of sort of bitchiness. I don't know. I remember her. I don't know why. I think for some reason I remember her being like kind of a bitch in that game, but I don't think it's actually true. All right, 20, 20, 17, 16, 17. If I could get a 15, that'd be perfect. Maybe I should just head for 16. 28, 19, 23, 16. Perfect. Let's go there. Okay. So, I guess I'll just jump straight into the questions because now the grinding begins. Let's see here. Okay. I'll go ahead and answer this one because I'm sure this is one that lots of people are curious about. It comes from Chaos Symphonia, all one word. And hang on, I gotta pay attention real quick, and then I'll be back to answering the question in just a second. Also, really weird enemy. It's a pair of dogs that are... Oh, man, he had eyes in his mouth. Cool. That makes me think of Resident Evil 4. Anyway, it comes from Chaos Symphonia, one word. Ah, damn sleds, go away. Alright, here, let's do this. You've previously mentioned disliking Tales of Graces. In detail, why do you dislike the game so much, besides the semi-random difficulty spikes throughout the game, which I'm sure is one of the reasons? That's correct. One of the reasons is the difficulty spikes. Like, there were, off the top of my head, I don't remember its name, but there was this one boss where I think it was a boar up on like a snowy mountain. Up until that point, I was having absolutely no trouble with the game whatsoever. I was just flying through. That's not to say it was too easy, but I was running into zero difficulties, having a great time playing it. And then every now and then, you run into a boss that is just hard as balls. Like, unfairly hard as balls. Because the thing is, with that particular boss, what it will do is it will burrow underground and then, like, shoot up underneath you. But the problem is, wow, that's 45? Oh my god. The problem with that boss is that, it will burrow underneath you, and it will, it'll, like, erupt underneath you. Think like the Diablos, basically. It'll burrow up underneath you, and then it will hit you, and you literally cannot block it at all. You can't do anything. Come on, one more time. Okay, no, fine. It'll burrow up underneath you, and you literally cannot block it. Or, as far as I know, you can't block it. I tried dodging it, I tried... Or, like, sidestepping, not really dodging, but I tried sidestepping it, I tried blocking it. The only way I was ever able to get away from it was just random chance, or it was just burrowing under someone else, and it wasn't trying to hit me. So, I felt that a lot of the bosses were really unnecessarily difficult and unfair at times, and it was just one of the most annoying things ever. So, that's part of the reason. The other major reason is that, let's see, I want to think about how to say this. Asbel is kind of a complete ass clown. No. Well, it's not entirely untrue. Let me think. In all the Tales games previously, there were times when, let's see. There were times when the characters always had to make that decision. It's like, well, we're going to have to be prepared for the worst here. Like, what if we can't do this? What are we going to do? You know what I mean? I'll use Tales of Vesperia as an example, because it's the only one I can really think of just off the top of my head. There was that point where, oh, by the way, spoilers, if you've not seen that game or played it, sorry, but I actually have to spoil it here. There's that point where Estelle gets kidnapped and taken to Zaphias, and then Alexei is using her to power the thing with the air and blah blah blah. You know, when there's that huge air barrier around Zaphias, and like, if you go in there without Denomos, oh boy, you're dead. You know, it's like that. And Yuri, before then, is like, well, what are you gonna do if we can't do anything about it? It's like, well, I'm gonna basically just flat out says, well, if we can't save her, I will kill her, because the world is at stake here, and we can't really afford to sacrifice the entire world to save Estelle. It kind of sucks, but it's kind of true. You know what I mean? So there was that point. Oh my god, this is a lot of enemies. Crap. I might die here. This is bad. Here, I'm gonna use an item, because I need to. Okay. Damn goblins. Right here. Get back here. Yes. Okay, good. Oh no! Wait a minute! This is not good. I need to concentrate real quick. I'm sorry. Oh no! Well, crap. Wait. No. Alright, items, health drink, boo. Items, resurrect, Mistral. Items, resurrect, Gardenia. There. That's better. And now I'm gonna go ahead and kill your ass. Boom! There we go. Okay. Anyway. Oh, come on! Alright, I need to stop doing that. That's like my stupid thing now. So, there was that point where Estelle was in Zaphias, and they needed to either save her or kill her. At that point, Yuri was fully prepared to kill her. Whether he was... The point that... yeah. The fact that he never did is not the issue. The fact that he was prepared to. So he was actually willing to kill his friend to save the world. You know, because at that point, if they didn't save her, the world was basically doomed. So, oh, what? No, get the chest, please. I don't want to talk to Mistral and have her laugh over and over again. Although that would be kind of funny. So, what I'm getting at with Tales of Graces is, there was a point in... Oh, there was a point in Graces where they were, like, descending down into the thing. I don't even remember what it was. It was some kind of, like, technological hole in the planet. I don't remember what it was called. I'm very sorry. But there was a point where they were just about to fight Richard, because he winds up being the bad guy. Or not the bad guy. He ends up getting possessed, and then stuff happens, and yeah, it's weird. So he gets possessed, he becomes bad, and he's about to destroy the world. And then, the entirety of that time, Asbel and the other party members are like, don't worry, we'll save him. They're not even attempting to wonder, what happens if we can't? What happens if we can't do this? What happens if we can't convince him to stop? Because literally, they explain, like, what's going to happen is, if Richard is able to do what he's able to do, or if he's able to do what he's going to do, what's going to happen is, he'll spread, like, some kind of infection throughout the entirety of the planet, infect everyone, and everyone on the planet will die. Not to mention the planet itself will turn into a barren wasteland, just like Fodra. So, in the face of that, they are not even considering what might happen if they don't stop him. They're like, no, we'll stop him because friendship. Literally, that's basically their reason, is because, well, he's my friend. I'll save him. He's my friend. He's my friend. He's my friend. I could not stand that stupid friendship thing. I mean, I get it. He's your friend. You want to help him. But, dude, you gotta look at this logically at some point. You're died. Wow. Maybe I shouldn't have brought Gardenia, huh? But it just drove me up the goddamn wall to see characters in a game series that I usually consider to be fairly intelligent with its characters. It's fairly intelligent. You know, the plot is good, usually. Okay, seriously. Why is the camera active? There we go. So it just drove me up the wall the entire game to just see them pull out the friendship card every time something went wrong. It was so frustrating when I didn't see any actual thought go into anything. When, again, when I'm used to these characters usually being fairly smart, you know? Like, they have the capacity for thought, not just, duh, we're gonna save him because friendship. So that's why I really hated the game. It's more or less just the writing. And the thing is, if it was a Japanese writing thing that could have been fixed, it should have been fixed. Use Sprite? Oh, that can actually use Sprite Ocarinas. I didn't know that. First aid. Thank you. Okay. So, that is why I hate Tales of Graces. If it's still unclear, then it's just... If it's still unclear as to why I don't like it, it's basically just a huge pet peeve of mine. That's it. That's the easiest way I can explain it. It constantly reuses a gigantic pet peeve of mine, where people are just too hung up on something to see the bigger picture. Come on, come on. Gardenia! Oh, jeez. This is why I bought so many health drinks. God. Gardenia, save her! Man, she's level 13 against these level 16 enemies. God, this is bad. Ah, crap, I can't. Or I don't want to. It's not that I can't. Come on! Here. There we go. Why is Mistral not... I hate that. I hate that you have to command Mistral to use spells. So frustrating. But okay, once I'm done with this fight, I'll take a second and find another question to answer. Sorry. Okay. And now I can... Yay! She leveled up. Oh, I leveled up too. Great. Okay, let's use Fortune Wire. Okay. So yeah, that's a long question. I'm sorry. That one actually takes some explaining. The other ones won't take so long, because that's a whole opinion thing. So I gotta really explain. So, okay. let's see here. What is my favorite? Oh, okay, sorry. From Sajan Srivastava. Jeez, that's kind of hard to say. I hope I said it right. I probably didn't. But what is my favorite non-Tales game? There is absolutely no way that I can answer that because I have way too many favorite games. Favorite RPG series. I'm gonna have to go with like genres or just franchises. There's no way I can narrow it down to favorite game. There's just no way. I can't do it because I just love so many games. But okay. Let's see. Just for some popular categories, favorite horror game would definitely have to be Fatal Frame, the Fatal Frame franchise, I mean. RPGs, Tales, obviously. MMO, probably, I want to say Phantasy Star Universe, but it doesn't really constitute an MMO anymore. I guess, let's see, I guess if that doesn't count, I guess if Phantasy Star Universe does not count as a MMO, then I guess just World of Warcraft, because, well, that's the obvious one. I don't mean to be so obvious. I want to say Phantasy Star Universe, but again, I don't know if it counts, you know? Not anymore, at least. So, favorite shooter, it's definitely a tie between Serious Sam and Bulletstorm, because, oh my god. I've not really talked about Bulletstorm very much because I didn't want to say much about it because I intend to do it in the future. Basically, if you've ever heard of Bulletstorm and you've ever heard all the bad stuff about it, don't listen to it. It's amazing. It's completely awesome. It basically, what I say about it is this generation's... Mistral, you want to do anything here? Okay, fine. Mistral, designate skill, La Raph. Now. Thank you. Oh, maybe I should just do that from now on. It is easier. Alright. But then I'll have to go back to skills, or... Well, I guess it'll stay the same. Well, whatever. Anyway, I equate Bulletstorm to be this generation's Serious Sam. And you know what I like. You know how much I love Serious Sam. That is how much I love Bulletstorm. So, if you've ever heard anything bad about Bulletstorm, don't listen to him. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. So yeah, Bulletstorm is my favorite shooter. RPG, Tales already. Hack and slash. Now, probably Deadpool. The Deadpool game. If you knew that that existed. Killer Snaker, oh god. Let's see here. What's the other ones? Favorite fighting game? I don't really have a favorite fighting game. I don't play fighting games very much. And when I do, I always suck at them. I guess if it counts, it would have to be Super Smash Brothers. Because, again, you know, it's not really a fighting game. It's just kind of a button-mashing game. Or, well, for people who aren't skilled, it's a button-mashing game. Let's see. What else? Horror, MMO, platformer. I'm not actually sure. I don't play very many platformers anymore. That's another tough question because there's so many. While I'm fighting and playing a game, it's very hard to call all these different genres to mind, but off the top of my head, that's most of the ones I can think of. I guess that's it, because I'm sorry I can't spend like an hour on each question, but you know, I've only got a certain amount of time to work with, and I got other questions to get to, so maybe I'll answer that more in a comment reply, you know, when I have infinite time to think about it. So yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and kill this guy, and I'll look for another one. Or, well, no, I can find one right now. Am I going to be playing... Oh, well, okay, this came from multiple people, but the one I'm reading is from Eagle Hunter 17. Shame on you, eagles are endangered for the most part, I think. Anyway, will I be getting or playing Monster Hunter 4? No, I will not. Or Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, I should say. I am not. I will not be playing or getting Monster Hunter 4. One, I don't have much money. I'm kind of poor. And two, I'm just not interested enough in it to justify buying it. Honestly, it's kind of it's an obvious reason. And it's not the obvious reason you're thinking of. My obvious reason is it's just kind of boring to me now. I know that seems really weird. Like, wait, that's your reason? It's not the fan base? Honestly, yeah. It's just kind of boring to me now. Like, just the idea. Because literally the entirety of the game is grinding. Literally. I mean, when you think about it, because literally the entire game is kill this monster to get armor. Now use that armor to grind in a new monster. Then use that armor to grind in a new monster. Oh wait, this one's fire type. I need to go get something that resists fire. So I'll go grind on this. So I can grind on that. So I can grind on... That's literally all it is. I mean, I know that's pretty obvious. And that's kind of what, you know, that's what some people like in Monster Hunter. But that's just not that appealing to me anymore, you know? I need something new. I need something different now. You know what I mean? I'm sorry if that's kind of a weird or a stupid reason, but that's kind of my reason. Not to mention the obvious monetary one, where I just can't really afford... I can't justify buying it. So, are you gonna use your friggin' wood skill to, you know, be good against earth enemies? No? Okay. Well, fine. Go ahead and level up. I'll carry your ass. Alright, friggin' noob. You're supposed to use... Never mind. Anyway. So, now that's done. That's the Monster Hunter question. So, in short, no. To everybody that was watching it. Let's see here. What's my favorite anime? From, Johnny Dixon. Or Yanni. I don't know if it's Yanni or Johnny. I assume it's Johnny. What's my favorite anime? Oh... Trigun. Definitely. I love Trigun. Trigun is so good. Oh my god. It's awesome. If you haven't seen Trigun, watch it. It's like the best anime ever. And anyway, I really, really love Trigun. So, yeah, that's basically it. Although, if you're curious, right now I'm going back and watching all of Dragon Ball Z. And I think I mentioned it before, but now, last time I was in the Saiyan Saga, now just recently, I got to Final Form Frieza. So, yeah. Larapth! We are not in a battle! Man, you're so mean. Alright, so let's do this one fight. What is that thing? Oh, it's a goblin. Get back here. Bastard. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this fight, and I will answer another one. I don't know how long this video is going to be. If it's longer than normal, well, I don't really mind. Murder him! There we go. Good. I wonder what level I am now. Status 17. Damn. 18. Man, she's grown 3 levels so far. That's great. Okay. So, let's grab this treasure chest. We won! That's fantastic! I know, right? It's great. Okay. So, grab that. Oh, stop giving me the lovers. I know those are useful, don't worry, people have been telling me they're very useful for stopping casters. Cough, cough, Yoshi Ayarane. I know, but I'm just not using them yet, okay? Just stop! Okay. So, let's see here. I gotta find another one. Hang on. Ah, okay, here's a good one. From Valkyria Chronicles EC90. He/C says, Boo, I remember you mentioned a while ago that you wanted to do an LP of Infamous Second Son. Do you plan to do it soon? Also, are you interested in doing an LP of Infamous First Light? I am still interested in doing it. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do it soon, though. The only issue with me doing Second Son, it's not that I don't want to do it. Believe me, I love that game. It's fantastic, and I really want to do it, because it's awesome. And the only issue with it... Oh, wow, that was pretty fast. You died, like, instantly. The only problem with me doing it is that I can't record HDMI. Now, I tried to get an HDMI to component converter because basically, my capture card, it only records up to component. And I don't have the money to upgrade right now because, like, the one that I have right now, it cost me, like... Sorry. It cost me, like, $200. And that's not something I regularly get. I don't usually have that much money on hand when I usually have other stuff that I need to buy or just want to buy. Other games, other personal things. I don't usually have that kind of money to just plop down on a capture card, especially when it's basically just an investment, you know what I mean? So, I do intend to do it, I just don't know when it's gonna happen. Oh, can I hit him? Yeah! Suck it! Alright. Okay. Oh, damn it! Wait a minute. Stop killing Gardenia, there. Perfect. And they still, yeah, she still got experience for that. Good. Alright. So, okay. About Infamous First Light, I don't have the game. I don't know, I mean, I know it's like a spin-off / expansion of Second Son. If I ever wind up getting it, and I think it's interesting enough, or if I think it's actually LP worthy, sure, I'll probably do it. But it just depends on the actual game itself. I've not seen any of it. I've not played it because I don't have, because I think with the PS4 they started to charge money for PSN, which is kind of a shame. But when we got the PS4, I'm kind of broke. I can't afford PS4. I mean, yeah, PS4. I can't afford PSN. I really wish I could, but I can't. Oh, I see you back there, Goblin. I see you. I see you there, Lumen. I see you there, Lumen. Hey, man, just curious. Ugh. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them. Okay. I see you there, Lumen. Whoa, man, just curious. All right. Anyway, I love that one actually. I love, I love the Skyward Sword, like little yellow, white block in that video. That's great. Because I hate Skyward Sword too. Anyway, completely off topic. Let's see here. Let's see, let's find another one. Oh, okay, here we go. So, Boo, what do you think of the new Tales game as well? Wait, what do you think of the new Tales game? Also, do you have any Persona games? I think one of your videos you played Persona 3. Also, what Tales games do you have to do an LP on? Let's see here. I've actually heard a lot of bad things about Tales of Zestiria. I don't know much about it. When a new Tales game comes out, I usually just... Oh my god. Mistral, cure me. Ah. Oh. Cure. There. Cure. Alright. Anyway, I don't actually know a whole ton about it. When a new Tales game comes out, I always leave it. You know, it's like, okay, this is coming out. I'm not watching anything about it. You know? Because I don't want to spoil anything at all for it. So, I don't know much about it, but I've actually heard that the game is quite glitchy and just not really all that good. I'll probably still wind up getting it, but I'm not entirely sure. Then again, I also still haven't gotten Tales of Xillia 2. Ooh, cat's blades. Cool. Remember those being actually kind of valuable. Alright, Mistral. Cure me. Thank you. Man, that's helpful. Yeah, now I see what people were saying. It's like, dude, you should just command them to use that specific skill. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. I'm gonna use Thunder Coil. Suck it, dogs. Nobody likes you, except people who like dogs. Alright. So, let me kill these guys, and I'll go for another one. Oh, and also, if I don't get to your question, I apologize. It's just I don't have infinite time to do it. So, yeah. I guess I'll just leave this whole dungeon in. It's just like... Ooh, Shanato, what's that? Shanato. Hey! Nice level Danku. Oh man, it probably stinks. It's like nothing but, it's like the stink attack. Alright, so hang on. Let me see here. Ah, here we go. This kind of leads into, or well, my last question kind of leads into this. From Derpy Hooves. Oh, awesome. Derpy is actually asking a question. I love Derpy, except I haven't seen that show, so I don't know if I actually love Derpy or not. I'm just saying that so that I can appeal to people who like that show. Anyway, have you given Xillia 2 a try yet? It's one of my favorites in the series, despite in my initial discomfort for the silent protagonist. Also, do you plan on doing another Tales playthrough anytime soon? If so, will you say which one? I have not given Xillia 2 a try yet. I'm still too thrown off by the silent protagonist. I just don't like it anymore. I don't like silent protagonists in any game. It's not even just Tales games. Because nowadays, here's the thing. I could understand it if it was like Tales of Eternia or Tales of Destiny that didn't have any voices, because it was an old game, you know? Nowadays, all games should have voice acting. All of them. Now, you should be able to turn it off if you don't like voice acting. Like, you can choose whether or not you actually want voices. And, hell, there's, like, in every single game that has voices, there's always, like, a voice volume. You can always turn it off. Every time. So, for a game that's a big RPG franchise that has always had talking protagonists and talking characters, for me, I guess it's just kind of unacceptable at this point. I just can't stomach it. It's just stupid to me that you can make a game nowadays and not have voices and expect people to not complain about it. Now, if you're fine with that, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. If you don't mind not having voices, go for it. More power to you. I don't care if you don't mind. I don't care if you don't care if there's no voices or not. But for me, in a game that's supposed to have a ton of story and character development, there needs to be a talking protagonist. I just can't accept it if it doesn't have one. I'm sorry. I'm sure the gameplay is fine. I'm sure everything else about it is completely fine. I just can't get over it. I'm sorry. And I'm sure it's great, but it's just a pet peeve of mine, and I just can't shake it. So, if I'm missing out, oh well. So, the other part of the question was, do I plan on doing another Tales playthrough anytime soon? I do plan on doing one, I just don't know when. I'm not really sure when soon is going to be, because now I've started this, and this is a very long series. I got to do like 2 games in a row to make sure people actually stick with it, because in this game, or like in this first game, it's a little bit slow. It's a little bit techno-babbly and stuff like that, so it can be a little bit tricky for people to get into, even though people have been awesome and they've been watching like hell. Watching and commenting. Thank you for that, by the way. But yeah, I'm probably going to do the second game right after this, so yeah, if you were wondering about that, there you go. Anyway, I don't really know. I'm not sure when soon is. That's the thing. I don't know what I'm going to be doing after .hack, so, who knows? Maybe it'll be the Tales game next. And I don't know if I want to say what it is, you know what I mean? Because I want to get it hyped right before it comes out. I don't want to get it hyped now and then like 5 months down the line it comes out, you know what I mean? Because that wouldn't be any fun. I'm not going to say what it is, I'm sorry. But yes, I do intend to do another Tales game this year. I do intend to do another Tales game this year, probably around summer. Because I usually do them around summer. I do intend to do one, I'm not going to say what it is. I would, but I won't, so I'm not going to. So, that's that. Let's see here. I remember there being another one that was pretty good. Let's see here. Oh, come on. I gotta find one. Maybe oh my god. Dude! Ah! How many parts to this is there? There's a 19-part question! God! I'll save that one for last. Oh my god. Alright, here, let's do top comments, I guess? That's weird, because I remember seeing more comments here before, or like different ones, and now I can't find one. Favorite anime, I already did that one. Oh, okay. Oh crap, I didn't mention their names, did I? Oh wait, yeah, no, I did. The last one was Derpy Hooves. Derpy Hooves. Okay, from Ian Barnes. When will you next do a Pokemon game like what you talked about in Infamous LP, about hacking in a certain Pokemon you liked? That's a very good question. When will I do another Pokemon? And the last time I mentioned Pokemon, I was talking heavily about hacking in basically a starter Pokemon. So, like, I'll actually explain that whole process right now for people who may have forgotten. Basically, what I wanted to do was I wanted to play through a Pokemon game, but instead of using the normal starter, I wanted to hack so that I could basically find the Pokemon that I want in the grass at level 1 or level 2, you know, like in the starting area grass. So it's like, it's below the level of the normal starter, and it wasn't going to be a legendary. It wasn't going to be a legendary. It wasn't even going to be a pseudo. It was going to be a single evolution Pokemon. It wasn't... There you go. It was going to be a single evolution Pokemon. It wasn't going to be anything hugely overpowered. It's just that it's my favorite... It's like my second favorite Pokemon in the entirety of the series. And I just want to use it as my starter because it takes forever to find it as is. Like, in the game, it takes a very long time. Like, by the time I'd find it, I would be, like, 3 gyms into the game, which is really unfortunate. So that's why I want to hack it in, just so that I can have it and, like, actually, you know, that way I can actually use it more in the game, you know what I mean? So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. Hell, I might do that after .hack. But I just got to figure out how I'm going to hack it. I'm pretty sure I learned how to do it before. It's just, I got to relearn how to do it, unfortunately. I think my problem was, it's one of those, excuse me. It's one of those Pokemon that it's like just a complete asshole to catch. So, what I wanted to do was I wanted to, I wanted to turn the code on so that would be the thing that spawns in the grass, and then have a code for Infinite Master Balls, but I couldn't find one. I couldn't find an Infinite Master Ball code. What the hell? I checked, like, all the normal sites, like Code Junkies or whatever it's called, and I couldn't find it. It's so weird. So yeah, I gave that a shot, and I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I do still want to do that. Don't worry. Okay, let's see here. This is a 5-part question. I'll try to answer it fairly quickly. It's from Saiki Thorn, or Psyche. I don't know how you want to pronounce it. I'm doing it the correct pronunciation, the correct Japanese pronunciation, because I'm an asshole about that. So, from Saiki Thorn, I have a few questions for you. 1, what type of music do you listen to? All different kinds. Lots of different kinds of music. I'm not big into rap or really heavy metal or country music. I like rock and I like some classical. I like lots of different music, but most of the music I listen to, you've pretty much already heard, because I listen to a lot of video game music. So I listen to music from Wario Land Shake It, and that actually the music in Wario Land Shake It covers tons and tons of different styles. So if you want to listen to a smorgasbord of music, find some music from Wario Land Shake It from the Wii. That game has incredible music, by the way. I just listen to lots of different types of music, nothing really in particular, just a lot of video game and a tiny smattering of anime music when I can actually find the song name, because it's usually kind of hard to find the names of songs in anime. Number 2, have you been to any concerts? No. I've never been to a concert before in my life. I kind of have sensitive ears, so I don't really like to go to loud stuff. Hell, I don't even like vacuuming in the back. Whoa! Oh my god! Mushrooms! Alright, I don't honestly even really like vacuuming in the bathroom. Because, you know, because of the acoustics, it always reflects it back really heavily. You know, it's really loud. So, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of loud noises, so, yeah. No concerts for me. Because I also don't have enough bands that I actually listen to that I'm fanatic enough to spend like $150 on a concert ticket. So, number 3, what are some of your favorite anime? Let's see. There's Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z. There's Trigun, like I said before. Full Metal Alchemist. What was the other one? It's Madoka Magica. I just recently saw that. It was pretty good. I don't actually watch a whole ton of anime. That's the thing. So I don't have a whole lot of favorites I can pull out of my ass there. Let's see. Another one. Are you watching any anime currently? Dragon Ball Z. I'm going back and watching all of Dragon Ball Z on, well, I don't know if I should mention it, because I don't know if I'd get in trouble for doing it, but it's just the website that I watch it on. Okay, well, the website that I watch it on, God, sorry, I'm, like, nasally for some reason. The website that I watch Dragon Ball Z on is called animedreaming.tv. So, and Anime Dreaming is one word. Animedreaming.tv. and they have tons of different anime. That's actually where I watch Trigun as well. So yeah, if you're interested in checking that website out, it's got lots of good anime. So yeah, go take a look at it. And finally, what was my start into anime? My start into anime was probably, like, if by start into anime you mean what was the first anime I ever watched, it was Full Metal Alchemist. Or, that was the first anime I ever really, it was the first anime I really ever got into. Like when I was really young, I watched bits and pieces of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball, but that was when I was so young, I didn't really understand anything. I didn't really know anything about character development or anything like that. I just wanted to watch the fights. So, the first anime I really watched and actually cared about was Full Metal Alchemist. So, that was my first real exposure to an actual anime that I cared about. So I'll say that that was my start. Okay, so that was all 5 of his questions. Let's see here. Monster Hunter 4. What's your favorite non-Tales games? Okay, here we go. Let's see. How about this? From Yoshi Ayarane. So, you and I are self-professed giant nerds about voice actors, and from what I recall, you most often talk about Liam O'Brien, Laura Bailey, and Jameson Price. Got a particular favorite character that each of them did, and anyone else too. Doesn't have to specifically be from video games. Okay. Oh, man. Let's see. Liam O'Brien, gotta be dissed. It's gotta be dissed. That scream! Either that or, God, I don't even know. He's done so much that I can't think of any... It's dissed. I can't think of anybody else that I love more that Liam O'Brien has done than dissed. I just can't. I'm sorry. So, it's dissed. Diss the Rose from... It's Diss the Rose from Tales of the Abyss. He's one of the God Generals. So, he's one of the villains, although he's a villain, but he's very comical. You know, he's funny. He's like he's a huge bitch. He's like a gigantic whiner. He's basically like me. Let's see, Laura Bailey. Honestly, and this is going to sound really weird, one of my favorite performances from Laura Bailey was the child version of Sharia from Tales of Graces. Which, I'm sure that's very strange, considering how much I dislike the game, but oh my god, she was amazing as child Sharia. And what's ironic is that she, like, normal Sharia was really kind of bad and just kind of bland and boring, but child Sharia had so much emotion, and, like, I really, like, there was a scene, it was toward the beginning of the game, where, I think Asbel got really angry at her or something, or like yelled at her for no good reason. She started crying. I legit started crying then. I felt really bad for her, you know, because she was just trying to help out or something. I don't honestly remember what was going on. Stop! Stop putting people to sleep! Ugh, what do you think you are? Parasect? You're nowhere near as horrifying in concept. Anyway, so that's Laura Bailey. Jameson Price... He's done a lot of stuff. I don't even know where to begin. With Jameson Price, I don't think it's so much a particular voice as it is I just have a gigantic man crush on his voice. I just want his voice. It's so awesome. It's like so powerful and deep and shit. I love it. It's great. He has a fantastic voice. And if you don't know who Jameson Price is, he's, let's see. I'm trying to think of someone more popular than Largo. Okay, I can't, off the top of my head, I can't think of anybody more popular in my mind than, Largo. But where I know him best from, it is, Largo the Black Lion from Tales of the Abyss. He's another god general, just like Diss the Rose. So, that's where I was really first exposed to Liam O'Brien. Well, Liam O'Brien and Jameson Price. So that's where I basically learned both of their existences. So, let's see here. I think there's one more. Oh, okay, here we go. It's Crystal Orby. Okay, so from Crystal Warby, 2 questions is all for now, I think. Are you interested in Odin Sphere or Grimoire, both of which were vanillaware games on the PS2? The spiritual ancestor to Muramasa and an RTS of sorts, based on the same kind of art style, though both more European in mythos, if I recall correctly. I've heard of Odin Sphere, but I've never played it. It seemed a little bit too weird for my tastes. So I wasn't ever interested in Odin Sphere, and I've actually never heard of Grimoire. So sadly, I gotta say no to both of them, because 1, Odin Sphere never interested me, and I've never even heard of Grimoire. Very sorry about that. And number 2, and probably the most important question to be answered, is how are your upper management these days? Are they, and you, while I'm asking, happy with your current work and whatnot? Kind of difficult to answer. Kind of difficult. And I know that probably sounds like, oh, you're just being greedy. You just want more money. Lag for some reason. Oh, God, no. Even in my offline RPGs, I get lag. Whatever. It's a very difficult question to answer. Well, let me put it to you. Okay. Let me put it to you this way. The shareholders are doing fine. The upper management, they're doing fine. And if you don't know that joke, I have a pair of pet rats, and I call them the shareholders, and now they're the upper management. They're the ones in charge. So if I ever do anything that makes you angry, don't blame me, blame them. They're the ones telling me to do it. I have to listen to them. They own like 51% of my channel, so I can't do anything about it. Anyway. So that's the joke with the rats. I'll have to have another video about them, because they're actually much bigger now. They're like full grown, and they're quite big. Me? Here's the thing. And I've gone off on this tangent before with personal... Oh, no, I don't want to log out. I want to disband. I've gone on this tangent with personal friends and family before. I don't think I've... I don't think I've ever gone on it when I was recording. But here's the thing. And again, it's gonna sound like I'm complaining, but you kind of need to put yourself in my shoes for a second. Here's the deal. I've been doing YouTube for 7 years. And first off, just think about that. 7 years. I could have picked up the Master Sword and beaten Ganon in this time. No. It has been literally 7 full years of YouTube for me. I started way back when PBR battling was still like really the best thing ever, and I got into that. That was how I got my start. And then I started to branch off into Let's Playing, and ironically my first one was Kirby 64, if you don't remember that. I did a replay on it, so now it's much better. I started back then, and I'm still going now. I never really stopped. I took breaks every now and then, but I never stopped. So, pretty much 7 years solid of uploading YouTube, uploading Let's Plays, one-offs now, and other stuff like that. So now, take a guess. After 7 years of doing this, take a guess how much money I make from this. Just take a guess. You can go ahead and post a comment. Pause the video and then post a comment if you want to try to guess before I actually tell you. I make less than half of minimum wage. For each video I do, it usually takes around 2 hours or so to actually fully record and edit and stuff like that. It usually takes about 2 hours to get everything done, and that's just the recording, I guess. I don't know why I said editing. It takes 2 hours to record everything, and then it usually takes about a day and a half to fully edit and render everything. So, and then I make around less than half of minimum wage. I make about $3. $3 a day, usually. That's average. Usually when it's good, it's like 10 bucks a day. That's it. Now, compare that to people who have a real job. You know, I'm sure plenty of you have jobs, you know, work in a grocery store, work at a game store, you know, just working at a pet store or anything like that, work in like an office, and you probably make like, I don't know, something like, I don't even know. I don't keep up enough with minimum wage, but suffice it to say, hopefully you make more than $3 a day. Now, granted, what I do, the actual job that I do is very stress-free, usually, because it's just playing a game, sitting down, talking about basically nothing, and editing and recording in my spare time, and stuff like that. But the thing is, 7 years, man. 7 years and almost no advancement. You gotta, like, there's just something, man, I don't know what it is, but oh my god, it's kind of difficult to keep up enthusiasm for it anymore. Just because, like, I know that this job is relatively stress-free, but there are times when this stress gets incredibly bad. Like for Monster Hunter, let's not even go into that too in-depth, but you guys remember what happened if you were here for Monster Hunter 3. If you were here for Monster Hunter 3, you know what happened. You know what happened, and I would like you to know that I basically suffered migraines that entire Let's Play. So, that was not a fun experience. There are times when it's completely awesome and times when it's absolutely horrible. And regardless of whether it's good or bad, $3 a day. So yeah. It's kind of a hard question for me to answer. I don't actually know anymore. And I really wish I could say that, yes, it's still the best job in the world. I really wish I could say that, but now it's not. And I hate to say that. I really don't want to say that, but I kind of just have to admit it, that it's not. I continue to do it because I enjoy it enough to want to do it, but it's definitely not as much as it used to be, sadly. So I'm going to go ahead and log out and get my mail. Let's see here. I'm probably going to do one more question in the next video because it's a very, very long question. Let's see here. Who do we get? It's probably like Mistral. Or actually, no, it's probably Natsume. Oh no! Things I like. Okay. Gardenia and Natsume, alright. Don't you sometimes feel like reading a book? Yes, after you read it several times, it feels different. My dream is to fill my bookshelf with my favorite books. That's cool. Alright, Gardenia, things I like. I like raw food. Like what? I like cooked food. Like what? Sushi? Probably sushi. But okay. Wow, let's see what time I'm at here. Wow! Oh my god, I didn't even realize it's an hour-long video. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh, okay. So I think that's it for the Q&A, at least for now. I got one more question to answer, and I'll do that in the next dungeon, like the story dungeon that's coming up. So, So, yeah. Thank you for posting your questions, and I answered what I could, and what I thought, well, like, the questions that I could understand, and what I thought was interesting enough. Let's see here. I'll take one quick look and see if I missed any that are, big here. The Pokemon one, the anime one, oh, okay, I want to ask you something. Did you ever play Art Tenelico? If not, then you should play it. It's a really good game. No, I've never played it. I have no idea what it is, so I probably won't. I'm just kidding. I'll probably look it up at some point. But that was from, Eloy56. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh, God. So, yeah. Okay, well, here's two more. I'll answer two more, and then I'll be done. Because then I got, you know what I mean. I'll do the other one in the next video. Okay, so, from Cornelius Blake Star, are you an otaku? No, I am not. That's it. Alright, so now, finally, from The Lawyer Princess, you are my favorite YouTuber. My question is, my channel is sort of dedicated to you. Oh, wow, thanks. And dedicated to you, and a series of videos dedicated to you called Boo Chat. I sent it as a video response a while back. Did you ever see a Boo chat or no? If so, what do you think? I don't know if video responses even work anymore. I don't think I ever got it, or if I did get it, I wouldn't even know where to look to find it. If you want to send me something, the Warrior Princess, go ahead and put it in a, actually, God, I probably need to check right now. I'm gonna say, go ahead and send it to me in a private message, and I'll do my best to find it. The only reason why I'm having trouble reading private messages is just because of how YouTube is so friggin' screwed up with, you know, they completely screwed over the private messaging system. I don't get it. I don't know why they did it, but yeah. I will do my best to find it. But yeah, if you have something to send me, I guess this kind of applies to anybody. If you have anything you'd like to send it to me in a personal message. I don't think video responses work anymore, and if I get a personal message and I don't respond to it, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's because the personal messages are buried beneath so many menus on YouTube now because of their decisions. I didn't choose to do this. I always respond to my personal messages before. If you have anything to send me and I don't respond to it, it's not because I'm ignoring you, it's because I have legitimately forgotten how to find the personal messages. So, I am very sorry. I'm not trying to forget, it's that YouTube has hidden it. And yeah, the problem is that you don't get any notifications for it anymore. I get notifications for comments, but not for personal messages. Go figure why that's an intelligent system, because, you know, comments are... Never mind. You know, personal messages are just as important, if not more important than comments, and you don't get any notification for it. Ugh, okay, that's enough ranting about that. So, if you have anything to send me a PM. If I don't respond, I'm not ignoring you. I've forgotten that they exist. Thank you for the sitting through an hour of me answering questions. And sorry if there was no text on screen. I'm too lazy to go back and sit through an hour's worth of video and find each and every little time I mention someone's name. So yeah, you'll just have to listen up. So yeah, next time I will answer the final question, the final questions. There's 19! There's 19 questions I gotta answer in the next video. So, next time I'll do that, and we'll actually progress the story. So, see you then.